So are you going to share your screen, Charlotte?
I was about to say, welcome Team Heart Australia to our training. I see I'm sort of dropping a little bit in and out, so I hope you guys can hear me. Can you give me thumbs up if I'm good? Yeah, okay, cool. So guys, welcome, and wow, what a week we've had last week and this week already. We've got so much happening with announcements and of course the new website that's going live. So I'm going to hand over to G. I'm going to share my screen because from now on I'll tell you guys that our training every week is going to be uploaded on the Team Heart website, so that anybody that misses it, they just know where to go. You just go to Team Heart Australia training and it's going to be on there. So I just want to appeal to all of you that if anybody shares anything, to keep it compliant, and also let's not talk about other network marketing companies. I know it's difficult because it's, they are competitors, but let's just stick to those two rules. So let me share my screen and then we'll hop straight into some announcements and some really exciting stuff for you. Let me see if I can find it. What is happening here? Guys, tell me if you can see my screen.
No.
Yeah?
No.
No.
Okay, somebody has paused. It says pause. Okay, let's try again. Da, 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 da. How about now?
No.
You still can't see it? Holy moly, what's going on?
Yes.
Can you see it?
You're good now.
Oh, goody.
Yep. There now.
It's my internet that's a bit of a pain today, but G, thank you so much. I'll hand over to you.
Thank you. Okay, everybody. Welcome. My name is G. Fletcher, and I live up here on the Sunshine Coast. For some of you that don't know me, I'm one of Team Heart Australia co-founders. I'm a Pro 5. So I want to welcome you to our webinar. Okay. You click along, Charlotte. Is the next page not working? And here we go. So announcements tonight, ladies and gents. So I'm just going to run through a few of the announcements, a few of the promotions that are on at the moment, just in case you don't know of some. So the Hawaii reminder, we just have 1 month left. So for any of you who have just joined, we've been on a promotion since October, which actually finishes the end of February. And it was a cumulative amount of points that you needed over them 5 months. So if anyone is struggling at all or doesn't understand how to work out their points with that Hawaii calculator that's in your back office, please go to one of your upline and check out one of us and we can help you any way we can. Also, the new Pro 5 Summit. So for those of you who don't know what this is, LifeVantage twice a year put on a promotion for, because they really believe Pro 3 and Pro 5 is the real business benchmarks for anyone to achieve. So when you hit Pro 5, between kind of a January to May, and then there's a June to December. This promotion is from December to May, and you need to hit Pro 5, which is 20,000 points over 2 to 3 legs. It'll be over 3 legs now. You actually, if you can hit it twice in that time, so you might hit it in the January, you may not hit it in the February, and then you might hit it in the March. You have up until the end of May. So for any of you who actually hit Pro 5 twice in this time, you will get an all expenses paid trip to go to Utah, to go to our head office, where you will get trained by the top Pro 10 people in our business. Can everyone please mute? I think there's some people that haven't muted, if you wouldn't mind, please. So you will get trained, you will meet a lot of corporate, and then they just take you out and just dine you, and you get to go on pampering trips. We're going in the snow, so we get to go in February, so we're actually brought snow tubing, so it's really, really good. So everyone wants to try and become a Pro 5 ASAP and let it happen twice, and you get to go over to Utah. So that's one. The grace period, so all the changes with the comp plan, and there was a couple of changes to the leg splits. So for Pro 2, you need now to have 2 legs. For Pro 5, you need to have 3 legs. So they're actually giving us until the 31st of March to actually build another leg, if that's what you require to do. So the system, even though it might show that you don't have the correct leg split, it actually still works. The comp plan still works on the old plan, so don't stress. So if you're a Pro 2 and you have 1 leg, that's okay. You will still be paid up until the end of March, but then you will need to have brought on that other leg. And the same goes for Pro 5. You do need that 3 legs. So just make sure that you do have until the 31st of March as the grace period. Okay, the other announcement has to do with the New Year promotion. So at the moment, we've had a New Year kickoff promotion that happened. So basically, anyone, if you're already, if you've been a Pro 3, but you haven't been paid as a Pro 3 for the last 6 months, if you become a Pro 3 up until the 31st of March, so now this is for any of you new people as well. This is really achievable, and your upline can sit and work out a strategy with you. But if you get to Pro 3 before the 31st of March, you end up getting $500 US. That's about 700 Australian, or a little over that, which is really good. Or if you haven't hit it in the last 6 months and you get it in the next couple of months, you actually get $500 US. Now, if you become a Pro 5 up until the 31st of March, for the first time, you will get $1,000 US. Now, if you haven't been paid as Pro 5 for the last 6 months, you are still eligible to actually go in for this competition. So it's a really exciting, that's about 1,200 Australian dollars as a thank you from the company, which is amazing. Also, they've got another promotion going that if you bring in 5,000 CB, which is customer volume, up until the 31st of March, which could come in packs or preferred customer volume, you will end up getting a Fitbit. If you end up bringing in 11,000 in customer volume, which over the 3 months, so it's January, February, March, it might be some gold or platinum packs, you will get an Apple Watch. And then there is 2 top enrollers gifts, MacBook Pro, and this is going to be announced at convention for anyone who gets the most volume that comes in. So that's really exciting. I know Geraldo definitely wants somebody from Australia. He's banking on us, so we'll just have to see how we go. Okay. Just go through the next one. Okay, so just to let you know about our packs, the new packs are still on track to launch 15 Feb. Now, this is mainly to do with the starter kits have not been ready. They've been shipped, we believe now, so they were all packed. and sent. So we're just waiting on them arriving Australian shores so that they can actually launch on 15 Feb. We've been talking to Geraldo, and there's not actually supposed to be much more product change in the packs, because we saw a lot of change in the US ones, and that they were getting a lot more product inside there. But because of the import costs and things like that in Australia, it looks like the product, the amount, will be the same as what we've had before. And there's going to be a couple of little changes, but we don't know what that will be yet. But the minute we know, we'll let you know. And the packs are amazing. You might have all seen them if any of you were there with Geraldo. He brought one out. But really nice, beautiful, slick starter kit with new brochures, blueprint in the starter kit, and some really good, the 6 steps and things like that. So really good packs there. The platinum packs are also now going to have an event ticket included in it. So this is going to be one of the big selling points, because for global, we all know they're about $200 US. Well, this is going to be included as a gift. This is going to be an upsell. You'll be able to incentivize people to buy a platinum pack, because that will be included free. So basically, there's no reason to wait for new packs now. So even if you come on now with a platinum pack, they are still going to give you an events ticket. So don't think that you're not going to get it because you don't sign up until 15 Feb. So make sure that, we just try and keep, Charlotte's going to go through a lot of the starter kit, but we really want people to still buy the packs, because that's what we all came in on, and you need product and things like that. So we're going to go through all of that now. But first, we'll just look, the last thing is on shipping and auto ships. So any queries that anyone might have, please send them to Charlotte, because some people are sending them to me and Karen and things like that. And we've decided just to send all the queries to be sent to Charlotte at charlotteventure.com. We now have Geraldo working on all of these. So if there's any problems with order ships that haven't gone through, if you want to cancel an order ship, you still go through the AU distributor support at LifeVantage.com. That's not a problem. You just email them and say somebody wants to cancel an order ship. This is their ID number and their name. But this is if you've got then red marks that come up saying that payment hasn't gone through or something like that, or if someone hasn't received a pack or their product. Send the queries through to Charlotte. And if there is any outstanding ones that we're not aware of, please email Charlotte and let her know, so we can actually put it on this new document that we have now that we send through to corporate. So thank you. I don't know if any of you have seen our new Australia webinar. It's very, very exciting. And we managed, I can't believe, to actually keep it within that 30 minutes, which was excellent. So this was all done by the Pro5s. Unfortunately, Kimmy couldn't be on it because she was too busy enjoying herself on a cruise. But next time. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, guys, it will be on the new Team Heart website, which is great, but we've also put it in Team Heart Australia. You can upload it. I really encourage you to upload it on your own YouTube channel, so that when viewers actually, and then write a little blog underneath it, some description about what it is and your details. So you don't want to be sending I'm going to bring it over to me. So if you actually want to do that, you actually go, it's very easy. You go into the YouTube link that we've already got that Charlotte's put up, and you go to Keep Vid is one of the things that you can do. So it's www.keepvid.com, and you copy the link of the actual YouTube channel, the YouTube video, and you put it in there. You download it to your computer, and then you upload it onto your YouTube channel if you have one. So, and put all your details on there. And let's try and get this out to as many people as possible, because it is an amazing webinar that I think people of all ages will really enjoy. Okay, so now we're going to have an amazing product testimony. I'm so looking forward to this from Beck. So I'm going to hand it over to you now, Beck. Thank you.
No worries, my pleasure. Well, hi everyone. My name's Beck McQuilty. I'm a Pro 4 here in Southeast Queensland. I just wanted to share with you a little bit about one of my stories that's come to light recently, just a testimony that I was given to someone very close to me who happens to be in that photo is my husband. So I've known my husband for about 10 or 11 years now, and in the entire time that I've known him, he unfortunately has been covered head to toe in a rash, which some of you may or may not have seen on the Protandem customer page that I actually posted. Now that rash was caused by an antibiotic that he was given by a doctor when he was 18 years of age, and it actually never ever went away. So believe me, he has tried absolutely everything. As it turned out, he was allergic to penicillin, as is his 3 daughters and his mother, so we found out. But it caused this rash that no matter what he did, he could minimize it to an extent, but it would never go away. So he's tried every single cream under the sun. He's had biopsies. He's been to dermatologists. Much to his disgust, he's been put on diets, not just by me, but by doctors where they've cut him yeast completely, sugar completely, all sorts of things. Absolutely nothing worked. The only thing he could really do to actually minimize this rash was cover himself in this terrible chemical cream, which of course I didn't approve of, but it was the only thing that seemed to minimize it, and he had to cover his entire body with it and go and stand out in the sun until it baked dry on his skin. He would then have to go and wash it off, and it stung at the same time, so it wasn't a pleasant experience for him. He would wash it off, and within a couple of days it would minimize. It would still be there, but it just wouldn't be as red. So, and I guess, you know, it's something he'd get a bit of a complex about after a period of time, because it's something that just won't go away. So long story short, the absolute only thing that he has changed is taking our little yellow pill. So in doing that, he actually came out to me the other morning and said, I think I've just found our best testimony that we've experienced personally, or him himself has experienced personally. And he was just standing there in his boxers with his shirt off, because it's more prominent obviously over parts of your body that don't have hair, like arms and legs, so on his back and on his belly, and it was gone. This entire rash was gone completely, and he's pointing to every part of his body like, look, it's not even on my arms, and you can't see it on my face, it's not here on my neck, or look at my legs. He couldn't believe that, and he said that is the only thing that I have changed. I have not done absolutely anything else. So, you know, we have spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on everything possible to try and get rid of this thing, and all that it took was one little pill every single day. So, you know, he is so grateful, and, you know, my belief in this product before was probably at about, you know, I don't know, maybe 100%, and it's now at about 1,000%. So, so if you want to see the photos, if you haven't seen my husband Ryan's story yet, please jump onto our customer page, because the photos are there. It's the proof's in the pudding. We've got the photos there. I actually made him go through the computer. He took a photo of that rash years ago, and I said, I hope you've still got it, because if you don't have that photo, I've got nothing to compare it to. So in answer to your question about how long was he taking it for, I think probably about 5 months. So yeah, about 5 months he was on the product before the rash actually went away. So, but it's gone, and it's gone for good. So that's super exciting. So yeah.
That's fantastic. I am so excited. I am going telling a couple of my friends that didn't stick to it, because after a couple of months, and she has a massive rash and she has tried everything, And she did her 2 bottles of tandem and then went, net. So I'm going finding that testimony and I'm getting her back on it. And I'm going to say, you've got to do it. It just proves that it's the decade for every month, 1 month for every decade you've been on Earth. It takes that time to actually come through. So I am so looking forward to this now. Kirsten is going to share some amazing, I just want to give this woman such an applause as well for her, just her intuitiveness and just what she ended up doing and just being, just putting herself out there and taking such an amazing opportunity that she's going to share with you. And she just took it by the horns and just went, I'm going to run with this. So big applaud to Kirsten. And she's going to come on and tell you exactly what she has done and who is coming to town. It's over to you, Kirsten.
Yeah, hello everybody. So who is coming to town? It's Jackie Shepherd. And Jackie Shepherd is a Pro 8. And it was more or less by, can you hear me? Am I on? I can't see.
A little bit. Can you get a little bit nearer?
Okay. And yes, and it's more or less by coincidence. I connected with Dave on our last seminar in Novotel. And he said, oh, there's this lady coming and would you like to come along? And we're having our team. And then he said, oh, maybe we're looking. And I said, oh my gosh, maybe I do something myself. So I quickly went and called a little venue and he said in Elwood Food and Wine Bar, and Peter, the owner, said, so how many people come? And maybe 10, 15. So I was there today and I also went around today in Elwood, osteopath, chiropractor, Pilates studio, Armadale one, Heavenly Feet, another one, and Theta healing. So I was talking to people and oxidative stress, and sometimes they look at you like you're coming from another star or another moon. And I said, I'm talking English, am I? Oxidative, and they, yeah, but okay. So at this stage, it looks like we're growing out of our venue because Peter said, oh, we cannot handle more than 30, maybe 35. It's getting squeezy. So we have already 20 confirmed, 11 maybes, and still counting. So this is a little inside-outside area. So we'll get, obviously, we have a whiteboard. We will get a little loudspeaker as well. So it's not loud, but a little bit enhancement as well. So it will be actually squishy. So maybe we have to put some people onto another venue as well. There is another one in Ringwood on Thursday, and 2 more in Seville, which is a little bit outside of Melbourne. So if somebody knows somebody that knows somebody living in Ringwood area or Seville, I put it also in our Facebook event, so they can definitely go there and I give them more information. So it's all from 7 to 9. So we start at 6:30 and we don't have to pay any rent. So obviously order a glass of wine or something, so then he would be happy. And it's humble beginnings. Yeah, it's quite exciting. And I talked to Dave as well today. So there will be most likely books available around $20 US. And I did ask the question as well. We would love to do a little video or film her during explanation, which will be around 45 minutes. And most likely she may say yes. So
brilliant.
Said, please. So we don't put it on. We just share it in Team Heart Australia So.
Oh, fantastic. Kirsten, could you tell everybody who this incredible lady is and what this book is and just a little bit about her? Because I am so jealous that I'm not in Melbourne. If any of you are in Melbourne, this woman, any product person needs to come and hear from this lady. She sounds amazing.
Yeah. So Jackie is obviously in her 70s and she's a retired missionary, and she suffered herself the early signs of Alzheimer's, and she's very much into product. So we will learn a lot about product. So I was told she is really explaining the product and how it works and the silent takeover, how it hijacking your brain, oxidative stress. So it will be an amazing training session. And she also is an international trainer of doctors and chiropractors. So she is training them. That's unbelievable. So I made up this little flyer with Sabine's son, Philip. So he was helping with these flyers, and off I went and was telling people today about oxidative stress and come along, and that would be amazing, and follow up. Yeah.
That's
So,
fantastic.
yeah,
Thank you. Well done,
it looks
Kirsten.
like we're growing out of this little area we have there now. See? Mm-hmm.
But I love that you just, rather than him telling you where the venues were, that you used your initiative and said, could we not have her for one night? Could I not maybe open up a venue? Could I not? And look what started. It started as a small thing, and now you're running out of a venue.
Yeah.
We don't even have the right size anymore. So that's what we need to do, guys. When an opportunity comes along and you think, oh my gosh, I'm not going to let this one go. So big applause to you, and you've invited all the girls in Melbourne and guys that are down there.
Yeah.
So if anybody has anybody in Melbourne who is anyway into wanting to know about the product, or, you know, any chiropractors or PTs, seriously, she's saying there's maybe 5 spots left, 5 to 8 spots. I would encourage you, tell these people about her. We've got information. Kirsten, could you maybe upload that flyer maybe in Team Heart Australia so everyone could read about Jacqueline?
Okay. Yeah, can do.
Because I'm getting her book. Her book sounds amazing.
Yeah.
The Silent Killer. And she talks all about oxidative stress and things like that. So, and she talks about, she's talking about NRF2 and Protandim in there.
Mm.
So well done, Kirsten. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
And
oh, gone.
We've lost sound.
Hi guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Yeah, okay, cool.
I can hear you, Charlotte.
yes.
I can hear you, Charlotte.
I don't know what happened there, but we sort of lost you. Guys, so isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, I just got goosebumps listening to Beck. And I mean, what an impact that must have on her husband. You know, there's a life that's been changed, because it can't be much worse than walking with a rash on your body all the time. So what a wonderful little pull we have. And then, of course, Kirsten, well done. I'm so proud of you for stepping out. And you know what? That's what leaders are made of, is they see an opportunity, they jump in and they grab it and they run with it. But they don't just run with it on their own. They bring others in. So well done. That is just beautiful. I love that. Guys, a quick announcement that has only just come through in the last half an hour is that the Team Heart, the new website, is being launched tomorrow morning, 11:30. Rachel is launching it. However, we know most of you work. So tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Queensland time, so between 7 and 8, we are going to launch Team Heart, the new website. You are going to be blown away. I saw some of the stuff today, and let me tell you, the amount of time that Rachel has spent on that website is just unbelievable. This is now a website, guys, where everything you need, including how to launch a distributor, you know, different stages to go through, the research on the product, you name it, and it's on there. And there's certain stages to follow. So I'm going to ask you to hop in again tomorrow night, hop onto Zoom from 7 to 8 Queensland time. That's 8 to 9 New South Wales time. Let's show you the website. Let's launch it and give you the new passwords and that so that you can get onto it, okay? So guys, tonight I'm going to talk to you about February. So 28 days. I think it's a 28-day February. And we are launching a campaign. And I'll tell you why. I feel like, and we, you know, the leaders have brainstormed this together, and there's a definite feeling out there amongst us all that we need something to kick Team Heart Australia LifeVantage into motion. We've done exceptionally well up to now. We're very proud of what we've done as a team, but we sort of feel like we need that something different. And even if it's just for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. So the intention is to run a 90-day campaign but run them 1 month at a time. Because for people to commit 90 days is a little bit too much. So the gist of what we're going to do, sorry, I'm just trying to get these slides to work. This internet is horrendous. So what is this going to be? What are we doing? Well, we are going to run 28 days of massive recruitment action. So for the 28 days, if it means you do no self-development, because every single minute you have, you're going to be spending in your business recruiting, then that's what we got to do. Okay, it's 28 days of massive recruitment-specific action. 20 days of staying accountable to a group of fellow teammates and tracking yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to establish a special group for the people who want to do this 28-day run, and we are going to keep one another accountable. We are going to track our own results and report daily. We are going to do some fun stuff. Every day there's going to be something different that we're going to share or we're going to ask you to do. 28 days, guys, of crystal clear focus. Do you know, when you take a, what do you call that thing that, I can't even think now. You know, that thing that you put in the sun, and like if the sun shines on it and it's like focused, it causes a fire. Well, I can't think now what it is, but
Thermometer?
not a thermometer, an hourglass.
Magnifying glass. A magnifying glass.
That's it. So you see, this is a team effort. How cool is that? So a magnifying glass, when you take a magnifying glass and if you sort of just hold it outside like this, it has no impact at all. But when you take it and you hold it dead still, focused on something, and the sun is shining on that, very soon you'll actually start a fire. And that's what focus does, guys. And then 28 days of tips and inspiration and mentoring, that's our whole plan. You may say, why now? You know, I'm quite happy with where my business is at. You know, things are too busy. My life is hectic. It's the start of the year. Why now? Well, guys, there is a definite need for new blood in all of our business. Not just my business, but in every one of yours, we need new blood, because the people that you have now will not get you to the next rank. Okay, they won't. Maybe for one or two of you, but generally the people we have now are not going to get us to that next double in volume. For the first time, guys, we have a low entry level pack. Okay, 200 PV with a starter kit now opens up our full compensation plan. Whereas we didn't have that 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, people had to come in on an $825 pack minimum to get access to a full compensation plan. Now, they just need to buy the starter kit and they need to have 200 PV to get access to the full compensation plan. So people often say no because they're scared to ask others to pay the money in case they lose it. You know, often somebody will say, oh no, because they think, if I've got to tell my friends and they've got to come in on this money and they lose the money, I'm never going to be able to look them in the eye again. Okay, and for a lot of people, the money is an obstacle. People are more satisfied starting because they know they can make money when they just come in on a starter pack. It takes away the risk. It takes away the, you know, convincing the spouse or the partner that you are going to make money. And early in the year, guys, this is a great time now to bring in 10, 20, 30, 60, 100, 200, 1,000 new distributors so that your business can be set up well and explode later on in this year. So our strategy as a team, now we have brainstormed this with Tara and Rachel, and I'm going to show you what we found in the industry, and I'm going to show you what we propose, but I want to make it very clear that at the end of the day, it is your business. You can build your business the way you see fit. If you are reluctant to do a campaign, and I want to make it clear as well, guys, is that this is a campaign. This is a starter kit entry-level campaign for 28 days. It is not a long-term, forever focus in our business. Okay, so if you feel that you are not comfortable with bringing people in on a starter kit as a distributor, then don't do it. But I'm going to show you now why we have, as a leadership team, together with Rachel and Tara, chosen this to be that thing that gets us attention in Australia in the next 28 days and maybe 90 days. Okay, so our team strategy, though, is we promote the starter pack and then we upsell the benefits of the other packs. It is our duty. So this is not about, you know, go to Macca's, buy the little one, you upsell $1 more, you get all the big stuff because they sort of tricked you. That's not our intention here, but it is our duty to explain to people the value in the packs. And not just the value in terms of product and all of that, but the value in terms of if you want to go quick, you need more points. If you want to earn more, you do need the big packs so you can get Smart Start bonuses on the big packs. So it's all about educating people well, but attracting them to come in on the starter kit. And if they want to remain on the starter kit, that's totally fine as long as their PV is 200. Okay, so you may think, what the heck, like, this is ridiculous. People that come in on a starter kit are not going to be committed. They're not going to, you know, go for it. I'm going to waste my time. Guys, what you've got to remember is that network marketing is the law of numbers. You bring in 50 people on a $2,000 pack. You bring in 50 people on a $62 pack. You still got 50 people. There's still going to be a third that does nothing, a third that does something, a third that does more, and 1 or 2 or 3 of the 50 will be your diamonds. It's sifting and sorting through people. So that's one of the reasons why we've chosen to run a massive campaign over the next 28 days on bringing people in on the starter kit. Then for us to give them the best advice for building their business, which will be a pack. You get one chance at writing your story. Let me tell you something else. On the starter kit or on the new system, guys, on the new compensation plan system, you can no longer upgrade packs. Okay, it's still in our back office, but it's going to disappear any second now. You can no longer upgrade packs. But what you can do is when you come in on a starter kit, you get one chance to buy a pack. If you choose to buy a silver, that's it. You get the silver. That is your story forever. I came in on the silver. If you choose a platinum, that's your story. So, of course, at the same time, you've got one chance at writing your story. But a story of I came in on the $62 pack and I'm now sitting at a 6-figure income is a pretty good story. Okay? So it's sifting and sorting through people and removing obstacles and blockages so we can attract more people. That's what you and I need. We need to bring in 1,000 people into our business in the next 3 months. 2,000 maybe even. Okay? So look at this, guys. You enroll 10 new people on a starter kit. You get around 0 PV. Nothing. That's fine. But they each bring in some customers and they put in their own orders so they can make the 200 PV. And suddenly you've got 2,000 PV run through your business month after month after month. Okay? You bring in 2 people on a platinum pack. You got 2,000 volume 1 month. The next month you're back to 0. So building on solid auto ships is a way better business structure than building on people that come in on packs and they do nothing thereafter. Okay, so 10 people, you got 2,000 PV. Why? They've got to do 200 PV. So they've got to be a product of the product. They've got to buy at least a skincare set and then, you know, a Pro Tandem, use the product month 1. By month 2, they should have 4 customers in the system and then put through their 1 Pro Tandem. So they will be bringing their database in. They'll be bringing their network of people into our business. And that's what will happen. The more we make it accessible for more people, the more of their links and their network do we get into our business. So more magic happens when those 10 people now go find 1 each. Okay, now you've got 20 people putting through a 200 PV and suddenly you got 4,000 PV, guys. 4,000 PV, you're almost a Pro 3. Okay, most of you guys are still struggling to get a Pro 3. This is a new method, a new system, a new campaign, a new chance for you to really flick things around in your business. So when you say to somebody, man, all it's going to cost you is $62, you get your website, you get a customer service center, you get, marketing material, all the support, everything you need, and you just got to try the product, you got to use the product. Where on earth could you get a business like that? You just would not. And if you look at these numbers, the 4,000 points, there's no one pack in there. What if one of those people, just one, upgraded to a platinum? You're sitting on 5,000 points and there's your Pro 3 straight away. It's a simple system. Find 10 people to come in on a starter kit, which should be really, really easy, guys. Much easier than getting somebody to pay $1,650. Okay, and then those 10 go and find 10, or maybe 5 go find 2. You'll always have some that do nothing, some that do a little bit, some that do a lot. And the average of that should give you 1 each. So have a look at this. This really excites me. So this is your ladder to Pro 3 and Pro 5 with the starter kits. Now keep in mind, I've got no volume in here for packs whatsoever. So the first example here is get to Pro 5 in 5 months or less. February, March, April, May, June. By the end of June, you can be Pro 5 if you are now not even a Pro 1. So you've just started. What does that mean? Well, let's say Pro 1. The first thing you got to do is, you see where it says you find new starter kit distributor this year, is in month 1, you've got to go find 5 people to come in on that starter kit and do 200 PV. So you find 5 and you help the 5 to do the 200 PV. By the end of month 1, you are sitting on 1,200 points and you've got 6 people in your business. Okay, 6 people in your business. Next month, month 2, you're now going to go and find 3 yourself, 3 complete new ones. You're going to help the 5 to find 1 each. Your volume, your new volume now is 1,600. Your volume from the old distributors is 1,200. So your volume after month 2 is 2,800 points, and you've already got 14 distributors. Okay, now guys, if you're looking at this going, yeah, right, Charlotte, where am I going to find the 5? Then you're in the wrong business. Okay, because there's 1.4 billion people on Facebook. There's people in your world. I heard a statistic, was yesterday or the day before, that the average 20-year-old has 2,000 people in their life. And that could just be a Facebook friend, that could be an old work colleague, it could be somebody they were at school at, somebody they had swimming lessons with, whatever. But they are able to write down 2,000 names. You just need 5. Go back to all those people that said, no, I haven't got the money. What's the excuse going to be now? It can't be money. Everybody can find $62. So look at this now. So month 2, guys, you're Pro 2. And there's no packs. You didn't even come in on a pack. Okay? This is just the example I'm giving you. Month 3, you do that again. You go find 3. You help the existing distributors to find 1 only. Some will find none. Some will find 3. Some will really see the vision and they'll go find 10 because they want to do what you're doing in your business. And then suddenly you've got 5,000 volume at the end of the month. You're Pro 3. Next month, same thing. It's pure, simple duplication. But it's duplication in a much easier way. It's not going to find 100 people to spend $1,650 each. Okay, so month 4, you do the same thing. You go find 5 new ones. Now, what will happen is you'll have people in your pipeline going. So month 4, you might think, where am I going to find these 5 new ones? But there'll be people in month 1, and month 2, and month 3 that you spoke to that haven't quite done it yet, and they'll come through in month 4 and again in month 5. So by the end of month 4, look at this simple duplication, 1 each. You've got 64 distributors in your downline. And this is where the magic starts happening, because now the 64 just go find 1 each. Remember, that's an average. Some will do nothing, some will get 1, some will get 5. So they're going to get 1 each. You double, you're now on 128 people a month. Or, 128 distributors, which is huge. So guys, by the end of month 5, if you just follow this simple system of find 5 people on the starter kit, help them do 200 PV, then help them get 1 the next month, help the others get 1 the next month, 1 again, 26,000 volume run through your business. That's a Pro 5. A Pro 5 earns $2,500 residual. That's residual only, guys. That's not the launch bonuses. That's not matching bonuses. That is just your residual income. That makes a big difference. And let me tell you guys what is the biggest difference here. Okay, please get this, because when you get this, you won't sleep tonight. The 26,000 in volume that runs through that business, do you know that you're going to get paid on just about all of it? Because they're not pack volume. Because you see now when a pack goes through, you earn just about nothing. In most cases, you will earn nothing if it's not your enrollment. But these are all auto ships, guys. The majority of this is auto ships, and that is what residual income is based on, is on auto ships. So by doing this, what you're doing is you're creating a very firm foundation for your business for the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Because we know our customers stay, 82% of them are going to keep in the business. So let me make it really clear, guys, is that packs are still the best value and they grow your business fast. You know, you get 1,000 volume, you get $500 commission, so it is a quick way. But often what the packs can do is that they can collapse your business and give you a false sense of what your rank really is, because it's got such large volume that runs through. However, I want to make it clear again that packs are still a good way to start. You know, packs are that it writes your story once. You get 1 chance at writing your story. You do need product. If you're serious about this business and you're a distributor, you do need to have product. So just help people to get in where they fit in. That's the key thing. I want to show you this example. Okay, so we've got a lot of people who will say to me, but Charlotte, I want to be Pro 5 by the end of March so that I can win the $500 plus the $1,000 bonus. Okay, so look at this. You can do this in 2 months. If you work your little booty off in the next 2 months, if you purely only focused on prospecting, nothing else, block out everything else, you just focused on prospecting, you could do it, guys. What do you do month 1? Month 1, you find 10 people to come in on that starter kit. And you help them to do 200 PV each. Okay, so when you interview them, when you tell them when they're going to come in, you say, right, you need to immediately put through 1 order. Okay, so it's get the skincare, get the Pro Tandem, and then we got to find 10 of your friends straight up. Who are they? Who can we ring? And so you start working with those people. Month 1, you can already be sitting as a Pro 2 on 4,200 points. And if you have a look at the simple system really, so month 1 you bring in 10 and you help all 10 find just 1. Month 2 you bring in another 10 and you help the ones you brought in before find 5 people each. Okay, so that ends up being 121 distributors and you can be on 25, almost 1,000 points, which is Pro 5 in 2 months. It's all up to you how quick you want to go. Now, for some people, this may look ridiculous, but guys, the exponential growth that starts kicking in, you just find one hot person can bring in 30 new distributors a month on a starter kit. I've seen it. Let me show you something else. Okay, just to remind you that the volume there has no packs in it. So what if some of those 100 wanted a pack? That's a lot more volume for you. Look at this girl. If you don't follow her, go follow her. Her name is Amber Voigt. She's with Unique, I think. Amazing lady. I love following her. I love, I'm friends with her, so I chat with her. So guys, December, I haven't seen her January figures, but let me tell you about Amber. Amber now does massive business, millions and millions. She is like a double diamond, whatever they call them. In December alone, she added 7,500 new distributors into her business. Why? Because they have a very low entry level price. I think they charge $99 to join. Now imagine 7,500 people, each only coming in on 100 PV. That's not even the 200 we say. That's 75,000 more volume in your business in 1 month. Okay, so how do you get to bringing in 7,500 people? Well, you start where you are now, and you start building more and more distributors, and you start getting more and more people to understand that the low-level entry pack is okay. People commit on that pack because we're sifting and sorting through people. Okay, people do commit on that. The pack's not for everybody. There's a big chunk of the market that we cut out because we won't offer them the starter kit. Okay, so 75,000 volume. This lady, I forget the numbers, but she's got massive volume in her business in terms of distributors. Here's another one. Go look this girl up, Whitney Taylor husband. She put this post up about 4 days ago. 14,128 people have joined her business in the last 16 days. Yeah, imagine that. That's 27,000 people in 1 month at 100 PV. 737,000 PV. Do you think it works, guys? Do you think you get more people interested because you remove the fear factor of, I'm scared I'm going to lose this money? And we make it just more fun and equip people and teach them. You want to see that new website? You're going to not believe what we have there. Hell yes, I think it works. So are you in or you not? And guys, at the end of the day, we are not, absolutely never ever will we tell you how to build your business. Never ever will any campaign be compulsory. But what I can tell you is that we can move mountains when we belong to a group of passionate people working towards the same goals, supporting one another each day. And I believe that's what we have in Team Heart Australia. You know, we can move mountains together, guys. And if we all jump in and we start this massive campaign of recruitment where we go all out, we just commit for 28 days. It's not for the rest of your life. 28 days. Say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to give it my best for 28 days and then I'll reassess. We will help you. We will create posts for you to put up on Facebook. We will create scripts for you of what to say. Are you in or are you out? Is the time right for you? Does this feel like you want to do this? I just feel like sometimes in one's journey in your life, you know, Cortland spoke about there's a defining moment. And with every cell in my body, I can sense that 2017 is a defining year for us. I believe, guys, when I'm old and I'm sitting in my rocking chair, I'm going to think back and I'm going to say 2017 is where it all changed for us. That's when things got serious. So I feel like it's time to stop playing around. I feel like it's time to really get serious because this is a game changer. Guys, if we pull resources, if we all pull together, if you come up with your ideas, we don't have all the ideas. Guys, some days I don't sleep because I feel like my ideas are gone. Like if you guys all come up with ideas of, come on, let's do this, let's do that, let's, you know, how we can get the word out there to run a campaign where we get Australia to notice LifeVantage, to notice our little yellow pill. Please speak up. We need you. You know, look what that saying says. It says we can move mountains when we belong to a group of passionate people working towards the same goals. And guys, we're all on here because we all want the same goals. We all have the same goals. We all want to change our lives. I am not going to rest until every single one of you has been given the opportunity to change your life. And that's why continuously my mind is on the go thinking, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? We need something. And I believe this is the something that we've just been given. So guys, are you ready for this? Are you ready to give February everything that you have? Because I'm in. Okay, I'm in. And what I'm going to do, guys, is for February, my actions, majority of my actions are going to be recruitment. That's what I'm going to focus on. Because do you know what? For myself, I need to test it. I need to see what will happen in my business when I do take one solid month and devote it to recruitment. So what you have to do by tomorrow night, if you are in. So in WhatsApp, if you can go in there, please, and let us know that you're in. Make a list of everybody that said no since you joined. So go back, however you've communicated, if it's been Facebook Messenger, go right back to your messages up to when you joined and have a look at them. Who said no? Make a list of everybody that's still deciding, sitting on the fence, in and out, not sure. And please email your goals for February to my email. Set one date for your very own online Zoom launch or a home party and email that date as well. And the only reason I'm asking you to email it to me is so that I can collate it all, and then I'm going to put it up and we're going to keep one another accountable. I'll put my dates in there too. And let me tell you, for me to commit to an online party, because I wouldn't do a home one, it's a big deal. But I know deep down inside of me, I need to do it. And so do you. So if you want a game changer, guys, I hope this excites you. I really do, because I think this is it. I think this is that thing, guys, that we've wanted, we've been looking for. Well, the timing just hasn't been right. So we've got the best company, we've got the best products, and oh my gosh, we've got the best team. Look at this. I challenge you tonight. You know, Cortland said one of the things that as leaders we do really well is we bring people in, we encourage them, inspire them, we train them, but we very seldom challenge them. And it's only when you get challenged that you actually step up to the next level and your life changes. So guys, sometimes the thing that you think you're the most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free. And you may think, hell, I'm petrified to go find 10 distributors in February, but you can do it. You can do it. You've got all the support. You've had so much training from us. You just got to talk to people, love on them, ask them questions, be human, be nice, and you will find your 10 people. Okay, so if you're in, let us know on WhatsApp, email your goals to me, email the date that you commit to doing a launch party. We're busy as leaders, we're busy setting up a whole campaign on what we're going to do every single day. And if you're not in the group, guys, and you're not going to see all that stuff, so this will be specific to the people who want to commit to the 28 days. So guys, that's it from me. I will stop screen share and I will allow you guys to ask questions, any questions, or share what you think. If you're excited, please share, because it'll inspire me.
Hi, Charlotte, Kelly. Yeah, I'm really excited. Perfect timing for me. Unreal, can't wait.
Awesome, thank you. Whew, I've built out a sweat.
Charlotte, I think this is exactly what I need to get me to Hawaii.
Awesome.
I think this is going to get me to Hawaii.
Yes. Well,
let's do it.
I hope it's going to get me to Hawaii as well. Well, it's let me.
I hope so too.
Guys, you won't believe. But I've already got enough points for my husband and me to go to Hawaii and growth in my business, but I just don't have the right split. So I've got to work exceptionally hard in the next months to get that right split. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Any questions? Any other comments?
Charlotte,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Awesome.
And
any chance, I love the idea of the launch online party, because, you know, I've obviously got all my PT clients and that would be great for them. Can I get some help from you or someone, or know where to go to get, you know how you put your your screenshots up of all the different slides and stuff like that? Is there, is it in Dropbox, or have we got it somewhere where I can do like a PowerPoint presentation?
Yep. So the webinar, are you talking about the slides for the webinar we've just recorded?
Well, that's one. I wanted to put that up, but also if I wanted to create my own sort of slides like you do for the meetings at night time here.
Okay, so just go to PowerPoint. We'll just use Microsoft PowerPoint, which should be on your computer. Have you got a Mac?
Yeah. No, I've got that, but you know how I do the Shift Command 3 when when you're doing your Zoom meetings sometimes, and some of that content I would like to put on there, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm not with you, Angie. What do you mean? So
No, I'll send you an email of what I'm sort of trying to say. That's all. So yeah. But I've got the PowerPoint there. So yeah, and G said before how to get the webinar and put that in as well too. So with the keep vid. Yep.
Yep.
No, that's fine. No, I'm excited. It's good.
Awesome.
Very good.
Awesome. Any other comments, guys?
Guys, I just wanted to really encourage you as well. Like, we've really spent some time looking at this. This is the true model of the one a month as well. None of that was ever done on PAX. And this is how Tara, in her old business, literally changed her whole business around in a few months. And that is what solidified her then into becoming a millionaire. So then when it actually went to momentum, because the more people you get in your business, and the more people, they say that you need 150,000 people in LifeVantage to actually create momentum. And there's 70 or whatever. But the minute momentum hits, and if you've got a huge database of people, that will absolutely catapult your business, and that will be your legacy. It will but you need to do these bursts, and you need to get out of your comfort zone, and you need to go back to the nose. I was listening to a guy on Hero Talks today, and he said 6 times he was asked about a network marketing opportunity. And he said one day he went in and his brother had been killed in a car accident, and he went in and said, I need to get off work because my brother's died. And they said, sorry, you can't leave till 3. And it changed. His circumstances changed that minute that his friend rang him again for the 7th time about network marketing. And he went, yeah, I'm ready to listen now, because I've heard the company that I'm like a slave to them. So I really encourage everyone to try the month. You know, if you think you can do it and you want support and everything, we're all here for everybody. So I really encourage you. This will really catapult your business.
Yeah.
That's it from me.
I agree. You know, guys, we had a long discussion with Tara on this, and as G said, this is exactly how she also built her first business. And I mean, they had massive numbers there. And when you have a look at throughout the industry, it's a very common thing that there's a low entry level. So as I said before, guys, this is not our long-term strategy, but this is a 3-month strategy to wake Australia up. Okay, that's where we're going with this, is we want to just wake Australia up to the fact that LifeVantage and this little yellow pill is what people are looking for. So I'm very excited about this, guys. I hope as many of you as possible are going to join us. And so put up your message, say yes, I'm in, or what, or don't. It's up to you. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. And if you have any questions, guys, just private message, no problem at all. But have an awesome, awesome week. And actually, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, please, for the launch of that website. We'll try and keep it as short as possible. But please do hop in. I would also love to just quickly tell you a little bit more about LV Pro tomorrow night. It's a brilliant system that's come out that you should be using to track your prospects. So we can give you a quick little rundown on that. So sorry to have this 2 nights in a row. We don't like to do that, but it's just a special week. So see you at 7 Queensland time tomorrow night. But thank you so much. Have an awesome day tomorrow. See you guys.